The Devil's Whisper, A Journey Through Fear. Nestled deep within an ancient forest, a beautiful old convent stands as a testament to time, its intricate stone carvings and vibrant stained glass windows mesmerizing yet haunting. On the surface, it appears serene, a sanctuary for those seeking peace and reflection. But beneath this facade lies a dark and unsettling reality. As I step into the convent, I can't shake the feeling that something is off. The moment I walk down the long, shadowy hallway, I feel an unsettling energy surrounding me. The portraits on the walls seem to watch my every move, their eyes filled with untold stories. The sound of the creaking wooden floorboards echoes ominously, amplifying my growing anxiety. I don't like this, I whisper to myself, struggling to find comfort in the familiar habit I wear. Despite my intentions of devotion, an overwhelming sense of dread washes over me. Entering the chapel, I see the other nuns deeply engrossed in prayer. Their faces are serene, but the stillness feels more like a veil hiding an undercurrent of tension. I approach Mother Superior, my heart racing. "Excuse me, Mother Superior. I need to speak with you." She turns to me, her expression shifting from peaceful contemplation to immediate concern. "Yes, child. What is it?" Gathering my courage, I confess my fears. "I've been having strange visions. I see things that can't be explained." Her brow furrows, reflecting the seriousness of my words. "What kind of visions?" "I see the devil. He's trying to tempt me." Her response is firm and resolute. "We will pray for you, child. But you must be strong. The devil is a trickster." That night, as I lie in bed, I feel an unseen presence lurking in the darkness. Every creak and whisper sends chills down my spine. I sit up, scanning the room, heart pounding. "Who's there?" I whisper, my voice barely breaking the suffocating silence. Suddenly, the lights flicker, and I am plunged into darkness. The room feels alive with malice, and I scream in terror. The other nuns rush to my room, their faces pale with fear. "What's happening, child?" Mother Superior asks, her voice tinged with urgency. "The devil is here. He's trying to take me." Her eyes widen, but she quickly regains her composure. "We will perform an exorcism. We will cast out the devil." In the chapel, we gather as a sisterhood, our voices rising in prayer and chant, desperately seeking salvation. I scream in agony, "Get out! Get out of me!" The lights flicker violently again, plunging us into chaos. As the darkness envelopes us, I feel the weight of despair and fear. The echoes of our prayers clash against the malevolent force we fight, creating a cacophony of terror. When the night finally subsides, the convent stands still, a shadow of its former glory. The windows are boarded up, and the heavy door is draped in cobwebs, suggesting that it has been abandoned by hope itself. This experience has forever changed me. The beautiful old convent may appear to be a place of peace, but it harbors secrets too dark to face. As I reflect on my journey, I realize some voices should never be heard, and some places should remain untouched by the light. In the depths of my heart, I know that the devil's whisper still lingers, a reminder that darkness can reside even in the most sacred of spaces. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, excitement buzzed in the air at our campsite. I, Maggie, had convinced my friends Melissa and Jane to join me on this weekend adventure, but little did they know that I had something spooky planned. With tents pitched and snacks scattered around, I couldn't help but share the tales of ghost stories I had read. "I'm telling you, this place is haunted. I've read all about it," I exclaimed, unable to contain my enthusiasm. Melissa rolled her eyes, clearly unimpressed. "Oh, come on, Mags. You don't really believe in ghosts, do you?" I shot her a deadpan look. "I'm just saying it's possible. And I've got a plan to catch some evidence." Jane, ever the instigator, teased, "Oh, this should be good. What's the plan, ghost hunter?" With a grin, I replied, "We're going to stay up late and see if we can hear any strange noises." Melissa huffed, unimpressed. "That's your plan? That's not going to prove anything." Defensively, I shot back, "Hey, it's worth a shot. And if we do hear something, we can always leave." Jane chimed in sarcastically, "Yeah, because nothing says fun like running away from a ghost." As we settled into our sleeping bags later that night, I felt a mix of excitement and dread. The forest around us was dark and silent, the kind of silence that can feel eerie when the sun goes down. The first encounter. Just as I was starting to doze off, 3 loud knocks echoed from outside our tent. Melissa and I shot up in our sleeping bags, startled. "Did you hear that?" Melissa whispered, her eyes wide. "Shh. Be quiet," I urged, my heart racing. 3 more knocks resounded, and we exchanged nervous glances. "I told you this place was haunted," I whispered, trying to keep my voice steady. Melissa, trying to rationalize the situation, replied, "It's probably just some animal or something." "No, it's not an animal. It's a ghost," I insisted, my voice firm. Suddenly, the tent flap opened, and Jane's head popped in. "Guys, I think we should get out of here." "No way," I said defiantly. "We're not leaving until we figure out what's going on." Melissa's fear was palpable. "Mags, come on. Let's just go." "No. We're staying," I reiterated, determined to uncover the mystery. The silence that followed felt heavy, the air thick with tension. Just then, the knock started again, this time louder and more insistent. "I think it's trying to communicate with us," I whispered, my heart pounding in anticipation. Melissa's voice trembled. "Oh my God, what do we do?" I knew what had to be done. "We try to talk to it." With a deep breath, I sat up straight, the darkness wrapping around us like a cloak. "Is anyone there?" I called into the night, my voice barely a whisper. The 3 of us sat in silence, waiting, our breaths held tight in our chests. The forest seemed to listen, the wind rustling the leaves as if urging us on. Conclusion. In that moment, surrounded by the unknown, I felt a mix of fear and exhilaration. Whether we were about to encounter a ghost or just our own imaginations, one thing was certain: this camping trip would be one we'd never forget. As the night deepened, I realized that perhaps the true ghost story was not just about the supernatural, but about friendship and facing fears together, underneath the stars, in the heart of the haunted woods. Stay tuned for more tales from our adventures, and remember, sometimes the scariest stories come from the moments we least expect.